Hi everyone, all investments have the capacity for scams, and cryptocurrency isn't any exception. In this unregulated space, cryptographic buyers have to pay attention. A lot of buyers are cautious of cryptocurrencies due to the fact they may be nevertheless strange and, to this day, in large part unregulated. There are lots of suitable tasks and respectable people operating on virtual asset goods, says Merav Azer, blockchain professional and fintech professor at Rutgers Business School. No matter the truth that unscrupulous actors and scams can also additionally harm the recognition of the whole ecosystem. But in step with Jonathan Wykes, coping with director at cryptocurrency change CEX.io, the character of being decentralized approach that a financial institution, regulator, or regulation enforcement organization has no manipulate over the community or crypto assets, including that, except your crypto turned into scam through every other person on a centralized change, getting stolen crypto again is almost impossible. Even pro buyers locate it tough to control dangers in a brand new, in large part opaque enterprise in which there is lots of cash to be gained, in step with Alma Ongodi, associate in economic offerings at Control Consulting Corporation Guidehouse. Here are 5 cryptocurrency frauds that buyers have to be privy to in 2022. Scams concerning registered brokers, funding schemes, unsustainable enterprises, phishing tactics, meme cash. Registered brokers. According to Ongodi, who has had customers who've encountered this ruse, a bent character will name an investor and pose as a licensed broking who's actual character. Even worse, the con artist may suggest the investor to appearance them up on a dependable website, like BrokerCheck from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. Scammers lure sufferers to make a contribution cash through promising to make investments for them in cryptocurrency, however they sincerely take the cash. The upset investor then contacts the broking supplier to document the theft. However, in step with Ongodi, this occurs regularly despite the fact that the phony broking did not sincerely thieve anything. Ongodi claims that the easy vintage romantic swindle is a model of this fraud. A cryptocurrency proprietor can trust they've a romantic associate overseas who claims their mom wishes cash for surgical operation or that there may be a few different sort of economic emergency. The associate requests help from the investor through a cord switch, however leaves after the deal is completed. Investment schemes. Many cryptocurrency frauds are not all that diverse from not unusual place economic frauds. Bad actors had been scamming buyers through claiming there may be a less complicated approach to make cash for a long time while not having an actual product to again up their claims. Theranos, a biopharmaceutical business, claimed to have created blood trying out era that could rework the enterprise, as one latest instance outdoor the cryptosphere. A jury discovered Theranos officers responsible of cord fraud in a funding scheme really well worth greater than $1 billion, in step with a federal indictment that stated the blood checks couldn't frequently produce accurate results. And reputedly sincere character could say, "Give me your cash and I'll place it in a crypto hedge fund or a brand new platform or community design." However, in fact, they may be simply robbing the cash with none goal of building the product or platform they may be presenting, in step with Ongodi. Before creating a bet on a cryptocurrency enterprise, buyers have to behavior their personal due diligence to make sure they may be privy to the dangers involved, in step with Ongodi. Unsustainable enterprises. Zetlin Jones stated he avoids making investments in regions he's strange with. That is a sensible generalization. Instead, buyers have to don't forget threat commonly in paintings to differentiate among a threat and a scam. He compares it to looking to separate purpose from intent. In different words, now no longer all cryptocurrency scams are frauds at first. A few are unprofitable businesses. There are numerous examples of tasks that failed due to the fact they did not make feel financially, and Ozair claims that, what we listen approximately Terra, Luna, Celsius, and BlockFi turned into now no longer a hoax, however all of them attempted to perform something that turned into now no longer sustainable. Why do you trust they may be going to paintings in the event that they do not make feel? Ozair says. To save you making an investment in a challenge that might not be sustainable, it is vital to behavior studies at the organizations and people at the back of new items. Phishing tactics. Scams concerning phishing are nearly as historical because the net itself. Your credentials are stolen whilst an attacker sends you an email or a hyperlink that takes you to a malicious website. According to Ariel Zetland-Jones, and companion professor of economics on the Tepper School of Business at Carnegie Mellon University, modern cryptocurrency phishing scams thieve passwords and crypto wallets stored on computers. Hackers can then get right of entry to in your Bitcoin and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, after stealing your credentials. According to Ongodi, such breaches can also additionally affect your financial institution account, your PayPal account, your Venmo account, and your cryptocurrency account. He additionally notes that phishing scams can also additionally gift a unique threat in case you use a self-published wallet. According to Ongodi, if a person receives the non-public key, it is gone, and you have simply misplaced it. Law enforcement may tune down and retrieve a big sufficient fraud, however in case you're a normal character, they might not be interested by you. Digital asset proprietors have to take some of the equal protection precautions in opposition to phishing scams that net customers have constantly taken. Avoid traveling unreliable websites and starting unauthorized attachments. Meme cash. Meme cash, that are virtual currencies primarily based totally on jokes or online memes, gift every other threat for cryptocurrency buyers to be privy to. The Dogecoin, Doge, spike of 2021 is the maximum famous example of a meme coin rush. Dogecoin, of course, wasn't created as a fraud. It turned into made, at the least in part, to parody Bitcoin, BTC, and different cryptocurrencies. Ozair claims that Doge and different meme cash are intricate due to the fact they do not have a use case and are not designed to have a use case. The cash themselves, however, are simply speculative. However, a few meme cash do have a utility, in step with Ozair, and this could provide them advantage similar to that of different sorts of investments. Of course, different virtual assets can be blatant forgeries. According to Wykes, the merchandising of phony NFT campaigns on Instagram has allowed con artists make a fortune through deceiving people. Ozair advises being cautious of overly marketed merchandise and workout prudence in making a brand new buy so that it will save you those scams.